Hello, welcome back everyone. Now in this session, we are going to discuss about a very interesting problem that has been asked in the EY for the role of data analytics. The problem statement is very simple and straightforward, but the question is a little bit trickier one. We will try to introduce some new concept here like what is CHARINDEX, what is stuff, and how can we do this. But before diving into the problem, I request you all kindly execute this SQL script in your SSMS so that we both can solve the problem parallelly. Here we are having a data which is stored in table name is data raw, which contains three columns. Name is ID, name, and the respective email address. And what is the problem statement? We need to remove the special characters from start and the end, but not from the between. Just take an example of ID1. The folk name is Ravi Krishan. We need to remove the underscore from the starting and from the end, but not in the between. Like the name should be Ravi underscore Krishan at that abc.com. Okay, how can we do this? Just think about that. Just pause the video and try to solve by yourself. We are going to solve this problem with two approaches, and both of them are same. But in first approach, we are going to write 10 lines of codes, and in second approach, we are going to write only 2 lines of code. Okay, so let's pause the video and try to solve it. Let's execute this. So if we can directly replace the underscore with nothing, then we can solve the problem. Let's execute this. In which column we need to do replace operation? In the email, what we want to replace? Underscore with which value? With nothing. Let's execute this and see the output. As you can see over the screen, it has removed underscore, but it has also removed if the underscore is present in between, but you don't want this scenario, so this will fail. So we need some another approach. What we want, if anyhow we can find the first occurrence of the underscore, then it will be easy for us. So for that, we are going to introduce a concept named as CHARINDEX. We can also use pat index, but in this video, I am going to introduce a concept known as CHARINDEX. CHARINDEX. Okay. Therefore, the CHARINDEX, what we have to search? We have to search underscore and where? In email. Okay. Let's execute this and see. Yep, we are getting the index position of the underscore, and for this scenario it is 1. So we can directly populate 1 also, but if we want, then we can take reference from this. So we have extracted the CHARINDEX of this. Okay, but what we have to do, we have to just replace this underscore with some blank values. Okay, so how can we do this? We don't have privilege to use replace function, so we have to use something differently. So we can use stuff. What is stuff? Let's understand this. Here I've given this example. Like here the statement is present like learn SQL together. And what I did, I have used stuff operation. What stuff operation do? First of all, we have to pass the column name or the values, like here I have passed. And the start index means from where it has to begin, like from the first until the length is 1 only, means only for the first position. And what operation we want? We want to replace it with nothing. So let's execute this. It will give you more clarity. Like you can see that initially we were having the underscore here, but it was present in the first index, so it has removed it with nothing. So this is the basic syntax of stuff. Here also I've explained you from the Microsoft documentation, the stuff requires 4 values like string that you have passed, the start, and the length. Okay, so this is all about stuff. So we are going to stuff to remove the underscore for the current problem. Let's see how can we do this. So what we want to do, we need to remove the underscore, okay, if it is present in the first position. Okay, so we can directly use case function. What is case? Like it's just like an if and else clause. Like case when means case when CHARINDEX of the email means if the underscore is present in first position, it is present, then do the transformation. What transformation we want? We want stuff transformation. And what we want in stuff, the first parameter stuff takes is email, means the string in which we want the operation. And the starting length should be this one. Okay. And the second point is length, how many length it has to go. For this scenario we want only one length. And with which value we want it replaced with nothing. Okay. So this is all about the then scenario. So we have to just add this case statement also. So we can pass else null, and just by using and s, and we have to give the new column name. We are giving it as email new. Don't worry if you haven't understand this, I'll explain once more. So let's execute this and see. Yep. So it has removed the underscore if it is present in the first. What we did, we have utilized the case function like case when, means when the carry index of the underscore in the email is equals to 1, means if it is present in the first position like this, then do this operation like stuff email, means go to the email and find the position of underscore in the email and go to the one position more and replace it with nothing. Okay. So it has replaced it with nothing and underscore has been omitted. But we need to remove this what we can say that quotes also. So how can we use? We can use a CT with CTEs. Okay. And let's call the CT select star from CT. And you can see we are getting 4 columns. But what we want? We want 3 columns only: ID, name, and the new email address that we've derived. Let's execute this. Yep. Now what we want to remove this this quotation. Here the quotation is also occurring only one time, and we can directly use replace function. But I request you all kindly try to solve this with the help of CHARINDEX. I am directly replacing it with nothing and just giving a new column name as email and just executing it, and you can see, yep, now we are getting the correct answer. But this is a long approach. Might we have learned something new from this, like how can we use CHARINDEX, how can we use stuff, okay, and how can we use a case statement. But is any other method also by which we can just solve this problem in few lines? Let's try to solve this. Let's copy this query from above, like select star from table name and paste it over here, and let's execute it for the second method. We want to remove the underscore if it is present in the beginning, and we want to remove quotations if it is present in the end. So how can we do this? First of all, if we will try to remove the underscore if it is present in the beginning, like we need to go for the email and we only want to do transformation the first character if it is present in the beginning. Okay, like for this scenario. And how many length? One length. And with which value we have to replace? With nothing. So let's execute this and see. Like a single line of code, it has removed the underscore if it is present in the beginning. But might be this will fail if we will not apply the case condition. Okay, but we are just doing practicing of stuff and we are just trying to solve this problem. Only this problem is few lines of code, but above one will be generalized one. Okay, so we have removed this the underscore if it is present in the beginning. Now what we want to remove the double quotes if it is present in the end. How can we do this? We can directly use a stuff function. Okay, and the string that we want to use, this same one. Second parameter is that how many length we want. If we can directly extract length of email -1, means we need to go one position before, and after that will come one position and we will directly replace it. And let's execute this. Yep, that's done. Means we have removed the starting underscore and the end quotation with a few lines of codes, only 3 lines of code. What we used? We have used stuff operation and the length. What is length operation? Let's execute this and we will get more clarity here. Okay. So what is length? Length will give you the entire length of the string. Like here is 22, 20, 21, so on. Okay, let's omit this and just give this name as new email. And what we want ID and name only. Let's execute this and see. Yep. So we have solved this problem with two methods. One with the use of case statement. This is more appropriate. Another is with the use of stuff. And we've also learned about the concept named as STUFF and CHARINDEX. I request you all kindly try with pet index and try to make this second one, this replace one with the double quotation word in generalized format. I'm waiting for your comments. Kindly like, share and subscribe among your friends if you're liking my contents. Thank you everyone. Have a great day ahead.